Welcome, everyone. You are here. It is Monday morning. It is the Deal Fast Track Challenge. This is our first call of this week. My name is Dana, and I will be hosting our events, our calls this week. We are having our calls with Joe McCall and Gavin Timms, and they have some great content for you. I know they are really excited to get this week started, as I am too. Again, this is day one. We did have kind of a sneak preview last night, so if you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. Some really cool information was shared, just talking about how important it is to have the right kind of attitude, the right kind of mindset when you start this challenge out, that you should expect to be challenged. We're going to not only teach you some exciting information on how to get those leads, but we're going to ask you to do those things. We're going to give you homework. We're going to ask you to do live, to go live in the Facebook group. And I know a lot of people don't like this, but a lot of people have already done it. And it helps show that you are committed to this group. You do want to take this content and do something with it. It also means you're eligible for the prizes. So last night we rewarded someone who went live and he got a new iPhone. So we also have some great prizes that we want to share with you this week. Every day we're going to be rewarding people who did go live, who do the homework. Today we're going to be giving away some gift cards. Tomorrow we're going to be giving away a whole bundle of books. And then the prizes just get bigger and bigger each day. We're going to give away a simple lease options course valued at over $2,000. Somebody is going to get to be a member of the coaching program. So that's over 10 right there. And then also a coaching call with either Joe or Gavin. So definitely pays to be engaged in this group. I know you guys are excited to hear from Joe and Gavin. So I want to bring them on and get this call started. So welcome, Joe.
Did we lose Dana?
No. She's good.
No,
she's
she's
there.
back.
Good morning. Guys, how we doing? Good morning.
Hey, was it my connection that
It
lost?
must be. I heard
Okay.
it all.
I didn't see a loss in connection here.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
it's
good.
my fault. Hi, Dana.
Hi, welcome,
Dana, good
guys.
morning.
Hey, sorry, I just jumped right in because I thought we lost Dana, but it must have been my internet.
Well, you came in right at the right time when she introduced you,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
we're ready. Yeah.
Welcome. So what's with the prize, Dana? Again, how are we doing that?
So at the end of the call, we're going to do a drawing of everyone who's gone live in the Facebook group, and they're also registered.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pick a winner, and today it's gift cards.
So we're going to pick somebody who went live sometime between when we started and today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Now we got a lot of people watching from maybe YouTube. We're actually testing something here. We're streaming it to YouTube, and we're streaming it to different Facebook pages and profiles and stuff like that. But here's the thing. If you want to be eligible for the prizes, yesterday we gave away an iPhone or a Galaxy Android. Today we're giving away some gift cards. Tomorrow I think we're giving away some books. I'm giving away my lease options course, giving away some free one-on-one coaching calls, and we're giving away our main coaching program, which is like a $10,000, $15,000 value. To participate, though, you have to be in the main Facebook group. And the main Facebook group, you get there by going to dealfasttrackchallenge.com. dealfasttrackchallenge.com. And then you'll be eligible to win the prizes. But that's where all the activity is going to happen. I'm not sure we're going to be streaming anywhere else starting next, tomorrow. We'll be mainly streaming in the primary Facebook group, which is at dealfasttrackchallenge.com. Cool?
Yes. Somebody asked where my hat is at.
Dana. Here, is that better?
Okay.
All right. So, cool. Anything else we need to cover
No, let's get ready. It's going to be a big week, guys. Number one, we have a lot of people watching us live. So that's number one, right? Is show up. That's what you got to do, is show up. We're going to be diving in. We've only got an hour. We've got a cool guest joining us as well. In this hour that we have. So we're going to pretty much get right to it, dive in, start getting you content immediately so you can start creating leads today. That is the goal.
Yeah. So I want to cover a few things here first. And I'm going to share my screen. How does it look there? Oh, nice. I'm going to remove our banner. Let's remove the thing up there. Can I add this?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work. All right, cool. A few things that I want to talk about real quick. And if you're interested in the getting this mind map, if you know us, we've done a lot of these kinds of challenges and we taught a lot of stuff. And if you want access to this mind map, you can get it if you're a VIP member. But we're also going to, sorry, I was distracted with some comments. We got a lot of people commenting here. By the way, I love seeing the interaction. And so if you're here and you haven't already yet, please type in, say hello. Tell us where you are from right now. Do it right now. Go to the comments, whether you're watching this in YouTube or Facebook, and say hi. Tell us where you are from. And if you're watching this from the actual Deal Track Challenge Facebook group, in the comments, there is a link that you can press to let us see who you are. So if you're in the Facebook group and you don't click on that link from StreamYard, it's in the description of the video. We don't know who you are. All we see is something like this: Facebook user, good morning. But if you do, we can see who you are. Like, where'd it go? Darla right here. She's from West Virginia. Hi, Darla. How are you? So this is, we really want to see, and there's I can never pronounce your name. Sorry. Leilani. So we want to see who you are. We want to see your name. So make sure you click on that link in the description. Again, if you want this mind map as we go through it, please go to dealfasttrackvip.com. Okay. And I'm going to zoom in here. You're going to get access to this mind map. All the videos are going to be kept for this week in the featured section of the Facebook group. So in the Facebook group where the Deal Fast Track Challenge is, and Gavin, if you can, or Dana, if you're watching this or listening, please go ahead and pin this video in the featured section. All right. So all of the videos for this week will be in the featured section of this Facebook group. Okay. And we're going to be taking the videos down early next week. We're giving away some awesome prizes that we already talked about. Oops. If you want to be a part of the challenges, though, and to get the prizes, you have to go to dealfasttrackchallenge.com. Okay. And then we talked about the VIP upgrade. We're going to be doing some bonus coaching calls when this session is done. You get access to this mind map. We're going to be doing some extra case studies with clients, interviews, showing you what's working today. So if you want the VIP upgrade, it's just $97. Go to dealfasttrackvip.com, dealfasttrackvip.com. And you've got to participate to get the most out of this challenge, guys. We want to get you some deals, and that's why we call it the Deal Fast Track Challenge. So if you want to get some deals, you got to understand you got to do marketing. And so we're calling this a challenge because we want you to realize that even though the market is hot, and I want to take, let's just do me and Gavin here real quick. I want to show this. I want you to emphasize this. If you want to do deals and you think the market is hot right now, and you think it's challenging, you think that, oh man, I live in San Diego, I live in New York, or I live in Houston, Texas, and it's still so competitive. It's actually not that hard to do deals if you understand how to get leads, right, Gavin? I mean, leads are the lifeblood of our business. Without leads, you're dead. You're dead in the water, right? So why do we harp on marketing so much, Gavin?
Yeah, well, we're in the marketing business, right? Not in the real estate business. And I think every business out there, you need leads to be able to close deals, make money, make tons of money. And that's where it starts with. And then it's all about the execution, right? So what we're going to be teaching you is we're going to be giving you the information, okay, daily, real focused, exactly what to do. And then it's all down to you. And all you've got to do is execute, all right? And don't overthink it. If you've never done this before and you're worried about what market, just pick your backyard, okay? Or go to a map of the United States and just close your eyes and stick your finger on the map and then go there. We want you to start moving forward. You can go into another market. You can pick another market when you know what you're doing. But we want this week to be interactive and actually doing. So we're going to be focusing on giving you the information and then you executing it. And that's what we're going to be really focusing on with the VIP members. as well. But if you're not a VIP member, then obviously we want you doing it as well. Interaction in the Facebook group, letting us know when you've done whatever we're going to teach you on this day, going live, telling us about it. All this is important because it's about motivating everybody in the group. That's what we're looking for. So I'm ready to go. I'm excited, and I want to get some deals done.
Come on, come on. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again here, and boom, there we go. All right, so I'm going to move this. I'm just moving things around. My apologies, guys, so I can kind of see what there. See my mind map?
Yep.
All right, we're good. So we're not in the real estate investing business. We're in the marketing business, right? And most investors, guys, are spending $2,000 to $5,000 in marketing per deal in this market. And we know some investors that are spending $7,000 to $10,000 in certain hot markets. And that's not what we want you to do, right? And it's only getting worse. The market is still hot. A lot of wholesalers right now, guys, are on the verge of going out of business. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can do this, and the time is now. One of the things we like to talk about is how if you can understand this and not be afraid to make mistakes, all right, we're talking about taking massive imperfect action here. Massive imperfect action. The time is now. Don't delay. Don't think, oh, I'm going to do this later. I'll do it tomorrow. Do it today. If you're a VIP member, we're going to be jumping into a leads lab where we're going to be actually rolling up our sleeves, doing the marketing, and you're going to come back with questions. We're going to help you answer. But like, even if you're not part of the VIP, guys, take what we're teaching you today and start implementing it today. Don't just wait until later, because later will never come. Get it done today. The marketing that we're going to be teaching you, it's super simple and easy to understand. Now, if you don't understand this, if you don't understand the power and importance of marketing, you're going to go broke. You're going to struggle as a real estate investor. You're not going to do any deals. And if you do deals occasionally, they're going to be inconsistent. And eventually you're going to become the motivated buyer. You're going to be chasing the few leads that you do get, begging for deals. Who wants to be a motivated buyer? Nobody.
Yep.
Okay. Nobody wants to be a motivated buyer. You got to treat this like a business, not like a hobby. Type that in the comments right now, please. I want this to be interactive. I want this to be, and the more people comment, like, and share this video, the more Facebook and YouTube sees it, and the more people, they'll show up in their feed and they'll jump right in. So, are you in this as a business, or are you doing this as a hobby? Type in the comments right now.
Yeah.
Type in the comments below this video. Are you doing this as a business, or are you treating this as a hobby? Business or hobby? What is it for you? There we go. I'm seeing it as a business. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah.
I love it. Like Susan right here. Business, not a hobby. Nice. Awesome.
Business.
Tyson,
So
it's a business, not a hobby. We're getting a bunch of you that we can't see who you are. Okay. But Anthony, we can. So go ahead and click on the description of this video in the Facebook group. There should be a link from StreamYard. If you click that, it'll allow us to see who you are. Somebody's in this for the money. That's awesome. Okay. But we don't know who you are, Facebook user. All right. Keep those comments coming. I love this. We want the interaction. We want this because that just tells us you're paying attention and we're striking a chord. Now, if you get this right, guys, money will never be a problem for you again. Do you believe that? Do you believe that money will never be a problem for you again, no matter what business you're in? This is all about marketing. You're not in the chiropractic business. You're not in the grocery business. You're not in the whatever, wholesaling, lease options, short sales, rehabbing. You're in the marketing business. We're going to beat that drum until you're sick and tired of us hearing about it. Okay. We want you to do deals. We want you to be successful. Our most successful clients and mentors, our students that are doing deals, they understand this and they understand the importance of marketing and they get it done. And if they're not doing it, they get somebody to do it for them. All right. Yeah. If you get this right, you're going to be doing more deals consistently. You're going to have so many leads coming in. You get to pick and choose from the best deals. You may want to keep some of them for yourself, your own portfolio. You may want to just wholesale them. And guys, here's the crazy thing about this. You won't be chasing sellers. They will be chasing you. You've got so many leads coming in that you can, you're not being the motivated buyer and begging for business. And now once you get the system set up right, you can focus your time on $500 an hour activities like making offers, talking to sellers and making offers, building your business. And you can outsource, as long as it's getting done, you outsource to your virtual assistants. And this is something we work with our coaching clients one-on-one, and why they're so successful is they understand how they're not asking how, they're asking who. They're giving a scorecard to the VAs, the virtual assistants, to do the marketing for them, and they're focusing on the right things. Okay, now this is what we want to be talking about here. We're going to be talking about texting properties on Zillow. Every day, we're going to be giving you a different little technique, and we're just going to be talking about it here. And in about 20 minutes, we're going to be interviewing one of our coaching clients that's going to be talking about the deals that he's doing. His name is Chris. And so you'll be kind of hearing from, Gavin, like, it's one thing where we teach this stuff, right? But sometimes people don't believe it unless they see somebody doing it, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think, especially if people are new, they expect that we can do it, right? Because we're teaching it, we're doing it, we're getting deals, we're doing deals monthly and all them things. And sometimes it doesn't, they don't get that feel like if it's one of our clients talking. Big on our coaching calls that we do daily is letting them speak, tell them about the deals, how they found it, because it's like, oh, if Sarah can do it or Sally, then I can do it too. And that's super, super powerful. But don't get this wrong, guys. We were and I won't speak for Joe, but I already know the answer. We were in exactly the same shoes years and years and years ago, right? I came from England as a golf professional, knowing nothing about real estate. Okay, I'm not handy at all. I can't fix houses, and I realized after going through training that as soon as I knew I was in the marketing business, sales and marketing, well, I know I can sell. And if I become a good marketer and learn that side, I can get deals done. And it's a pretty amazing what you can achieve in this business. And this technique that we're starting on day one allows you to interact with sellers. Okay, and we're going to show you some quick little techniques where you can get a yes, possibly, maybe, tell me more, anything but a no, and then get them on the phone to move this forward to hopefully getting your first deal.
Nice. By the way, who is a VIP member? I want you to chime in. Type into the comments that you're a VIP member. I'd love to see you and say hi to you. And give us some thumbs up. Give us some love. We see a ton of people liking it. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Facebook, give us a thumbs up. And if you're a VIP member, come on. Here we go. We got Holland who's in. Lailani is in. Mike Michelle is in. Laura is a VIP. Come on, Laura. So glad Laura is here. She's awesome. Facebook user is in. Oh man, I can't keep up with the comments here. Robert, let's do this. Quali's, yeah, we're looking good. Come on. Robert Kemp is a VIP. Nice. Gavin, go ahead and feel free to, like, if people become VIPs, or Dana, go ahead and bring their comments, and that'll be awesome. I'm going to talk about this. Okay, we want to get into the content. And by the way, too, if you are a VIP and you don't have this mind map, or you're wondering, like, how do I get it? How do I get the coaching calls, and where are they going to be? Send an email to support@joemccall.com. Send an email to support@joemccall.com. Like Steven signed up, he only received a receipt. So we're going to be making sure that you get a link to join us in the Zoom room when this is over, and you're going to get a link to get this mind map. And so just send a link there. All right. So you're probably thinking this, because I hear it all the time. I hear, like, oh, there's not many leads out there. If I do the Zillow thing, there's only going to be a few leads, and people don't really want to sell their house. Like, all they need to do is call a realtor and stick a sign in the yard and put it on the MLS, and they'll get tons and tons of offers. Why do they need me, an investor? Why would a seller ever sell me a property at a big discount? Why would they ever want to do a lease purchase or something like that? Right. This doesn't really work. Everybody's already doing this. How many times have we heard that, Gavin?
Yeah.
Everybody's already doing this. Why do I want to do what everybody's already doing? No one really actually gets the texts. Okay. And here's something I hear a lot of times, Gavin. I hear from sellers all the time, oh, you're the 100th text that I've received, right? And then they get discouraged and want to quit. Why do people think that? Why do they want to quit?
Yeah, I think the first thing is, as well, like, for people being here, you don't need to persuade us and convince us why something doesn't work. We talked yesterday's live about focusing on what can go right, not what can go wrong. Okay, think about that. If you didn't see that video yesterday, focus on what can go right. So in this, when you're texting, when they're coming back with 100, if they say back, oh, you're the 100 text, well, why is on that 100 text? Why are they going to do business with you? Okay. Why am I going to beat the other 99 people? That is my mindset. If I can get them on the phone, okay, and then have a conversation, I'm going to be telling them that, like, well, yeah, you're the 100th person. Well, why haven't you sold it to the last 99, Mr. Seller? What's going on? Do you even need to sell this house? I mean, it looks like it's listed. You know, why are you even selling it? Seems like a great house. You'll go into that cycle, build the rapport and the trust, and that is how you're going to eliminate people. But it comes with the mindset. 80% of what we do is mindset, okay? So don't leave the negativity right now, retrain and get into the different mindset of, instead of using them negative things, have that attitude. Hey, Mr. If you don't want to sell, no problem. I'm going to speak to the next person. Someone's going to sell to me today. Don't have to be you. No problem at all. You see how you can look at it. Are you a half empty or a half full kind of guy? And that's what I want you to start thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Focus on what can, oh, this is good from Laura. Focus on what can go right, not what can go wrong. I love that. Leave the negativity. Come on, Laura.
Yes. That's
All right.
what I'm talking about. I just want to say real quick, guys, VIP members, make sure you're checking your emails, okay? And spam and everything, like check if it's not in your main inbox. So that's where we're going to be. You're going to get the link. So make sure the VIP members, you're going straight to your email after this call, okay? And if you have a problem, go to support@joemccall.com and we will be watching for them tickets if you do have a problem.
Come on. All right. So remember, we're in the marketing business, right? There's 20 different ways to get leads. And what we're going to show you right now is one of the easiest and fastest ways to get leads today. You're going to learn how to do this. And guess what, guys? You're going to learn how to get someone else to do it for you. Model what works. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. All right. You may think that, oh man, this sounds so simple. I don't want to do that. I'm going to try to make it more complicated. Why do people do that? I don't know, but I've done that for me. Like I talk about this later, but I was a professional student for 3 years. I would learn something and then I thought, oh, that's amazing. And then I would try to complicate it and change it and not actually do. Here, guys, we're going to tell you to do something here. And this is, you got to get out of your head. Get out of your head. Type that in the comments. I'm going to get out of my head. Get out of your head and just do it. Stop thinking, oh, I'm going to look foolish or everybody's doing this or like my market's too competitive. Get that out of your head because you can do this. The time is now. You're going to hear from our coaching students and mentors that are doing this and many, many more types of marketing, right? And are killing it because they just, they burn the ships, right? And they're like, I'm going to do this. What finally got me to success in this business was jumping off the building and figuring out how to fly as I fall. Now that sounds kind of harsh and scary, right? But it wasn't until I started taking massive imperfect action that I started finally having success. All right. I just said, I'm going to trust the system. I'm going to trust my coach. I'm going to do what he says to do. And I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to do what they say to do. I'm going to find somebody to hold me accountable. Go ahead, Gavin.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and it's amazing to see different personalities, right? Because I was completely the opposite. Never bought a course, never read a real estate book, went straight into coaching, had no idea what I was doing, right? And I was just going, tell me what to do and I'll take massive action. Now I was doing that. And of course, I made mistakes, right? I was in San Francisco doing marketing in Jacksonville, Florida, getting off at 6 p.m. at night. When I've got to make calls at 9 p.m. on the East Coast. Not the smartest thing, but I learned so much because I was just go until I figure it out. And that's the kind of, if you can get both, now you've got a bit of information that we're going to give you today, and then you can take the massive action, again, execution. You're going to see, I am telling you now, when you start to get a seller that says, yes, I'm interested, or my property is negotiable, or they're interested in renting it, if they're trying to sell it. All of these positive messages you're going to get back, you're going to get super excited, and then you can start doubling down on your marketing to get more leads coming in.
I love this. Everybody's typing in, get out of my head.
Yeah.
If you want to get out of your head, then get out of your head. By the way, Dana, do you see the spam comments in here? Would you just make sure you're getting through those? Yeah. Stop overthinking. Love it. All right. So let's keep on going here. This is so simple. I like to go after, and I'm going to show you in a minute how to do this in Zillow. FSBOs and rentals. Now, Zillow is one of my favorite sources for these leads because anybody who's advertising a house pretty much almost anybody is putting it on one of 2 or 3 places. And Zillow is number one. The next couple days as we go through, I'm going to give you a little teaser here. We're going to show you some other websites that you can go to where you can contact homeowners, landlords for sale by owners directly with phone numbers. And you can contact them by texting or messaging or just phone calling or sending letters or whatever, right? So we're going to be teaching you more about that in the coming days ahead. But generally speaking, if you're in the wholesaling business, right, I like to go after cheaper properties, cheaper rentals, cheaper FSBOs. If I'm doing lease options, I like to go after nicer homes. So I'm going to be targeting nicer homes. Now, by the way, I should say this too. I mean, if you go into just your little market in Zillow, you're going to probably not find that many houses. Or like if you are just targeting a few zip codes, you're not going to find that many. So we like to go wide. In Zillow, I'll show you in a second here, there's a little button that says remove boundary. You need to click remove boundary. And that speaks to, mentally in our own mindset as well, guys. You need to remove the boundaries in your own thinking at that. Like, let's just say that right here. I want you guys to type in a city or a state that we can go into. Somebody type in a market. I'm just going to show you a few things here. Type in a market that you want to see some deals in. What do you want us to see us do some marketing?
Yep.
And it takes a second here, I know. Atlanta, Georgia, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Tallahassee, Scranton. All right. Little Rock. Let's look at Little Rock right here. Little Rock, Arkansas. Let's say you're in Little Rock, or let's say you're in San Diego and you can't do deals there because, maybe it's a little more challenging here in San Diego, right? But so here's the cool thing. You have the entire United States in your backyard. All right. And look at this. Look at this button right here. Remove boundary. Click that button, guys. You need to remove the boundaries in your head. Type in remove my boundaries. Remove boundaries. Why is this so important? Look at this. Now, okay, let's just say we're back here and I'm looking for wholesaling deals. Let's say I want to do max rent of $100,000. Okay. And I want just houses only. I only have 67. All right. But when you remove boundaries, guess what? You zoom out. Now I have 86. All right. Zoom out again. Now I have 150. Zoom out again. Now I have 459. Do you think, guys, maybe one landlord of those 459 properties might want to sell their house? If not at a discount, maybe with owner financing or maybe as a lease purchase. Let me zoom out one more time. Oh my gosh. Now I have 2,200. Do you think maybe one out of those 2,200 landlords might want to sell? And that's only up to $1,000. Let's say one week you do Arkansas, the entire state. There's 111. What if you remove your boundaries and you're going after all of them? Arkansas. So one week you target all of Arkansas, 414. The next you do Mississippi. What is MS? Mississippi, isn't it MS?
Yeah.
Next week you go after Mississippi, 414. The next week you go after Alabama, 1,370. Do you think leads would ever be, if all you did was Zillow, do you think leads would ever be a problem for you? All right. Now, what if you went into for sale by owners? Some of you say, man, there are no for sale by owners. There's not. Look at this. There's 723 in Alabama. How many in Mississippi? Come on now. MS. 514. How many in Arkansas? AR. 608. Okay. So there are a lot, and that's just 3 states. And that list is constantly changing all of the time as well. So remove the boundaries. Remove the boundaries in your head. And this is just one of 5 that we're going to be teaching in this challenge. And it's just one of like 20 different marketing tactics that we teach our coaching clients. And so this is remove the boundaries. There are no limits. Okay. You can do this. Let me go back here. You can also, do you want to add anything to that, Gavin?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Joe, you're exactly right. Again, why we're here to get leads. So you cannot overthink this section. When we're done and you're going to dive straight into doing this, don't overthink what market. Pick your backyard, make a decision, and just start. We're going to show you exactly how to send the text and what to say. again, remove not only the boundaries on Zillow, but the mental boundaries, right? That's what Joe was just talking about.
Yeah.
Super important. What is the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing? Someone tells you to stop texting them when their number's live online. It's just not going to happen, guys. There's nothing to be worried about. And here's the thing: if you get someone that's interested, when you're on VIP, call after. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what you're going to say next, if that's what you're worried about. Okay, we've got you. We want to remove all your limited beliefs. In real estate, the sky is the limit. How many deals do you want to do? Okay, how big do you want your team and your marketing budget? And that's what it creates. It creates about the vision, and then you creating your business around that. And that's what this is all about. So we're trying to build that confidence in day one. Just go, you know what? I've been worried all this time. I've been following these guys for 2 years and I've not done anything. We want to remove all that, because it's action week, right? It's implementation week, and we want you to execute after this session immediately.
Mm-hmm. I love it. And so, here in this one property that I just clicked on in Fort Smith, Arkansas, I don't know where it is. I don't care, guys. And I love the small towns. I love small towns. So guess what? I zoom in right here. There's a phone number. I don't know if it's a landline or a cell phone. Most of the time it's most of the time it's a cell phone, but you know what? Send them a text, and we're going to show you how to do that here in a second. But that's as simple as that, right? And you can just go through. And by the way, one of the things we help our coaching clients with is there's a lot of clicking around here, right? There's Robert Black on a house in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Where is that? I don't know, but it looks like a nice, cute little house, right? And guess what I love about these rental properties? There's one thing they all have in common. What is it? They're vacant, right? They're vacant. Some of the best seller leads are tired landlords, okay, and vacant houses. And here we go. The multiple things that we look at, this is where we can find the vacant, tired landlord properties. Now, this landlord who owns this house may be a big company, maybe a small mom and pop landlord, okay? So they may not be motivated now to sell this property, but there's two things, the reasons why I love this. They may not be motivated now, but they will be later. And number one, and number two, they probably have other rental properties. Okay. But some of you are saying, well, what if it's listed by a property manager? Do you still call them, text them? Yes. I love property managers. Okay. Because they probably have a client who has a property that they would love to get rid of. You ask any landlord who's got a lot of properties, or you ask any property management that manages a lot of properties, and you ask them, do you have one property or one client that might have one property that they would like to just get rid of and sell? Yes. Every landlord who has a lot of properties has that one problem property they'd love to dump and get rid of. All right. So we text and call them all. Cool. I love rentals. I love FSBOs, and we'll tell you what to say to them in a second. One of the things I like to look at for Zillow are keywords. And so if we're looking for sale by owners, or even all of them, let's just look at all of them here. Let me go here to for sale. Okay. And in Arkansas, for example, we have 7,500 or so listings. Okay. Now you can go and actually look by keyword. I like looking for properties that have the word tenant in them. Why is that? Because a lot of properties might say tenant in place, do not disturb the tenant or something like that. So you want that. That's a great potentially motivated seller, right? Because number one, they're a landlord and they're selling a rental property. All right. Why would a landlord want to sell a rental property? Because they're sick of it, probably. They're tired of it. And number two, who's going to buy a property with a tenant in it? Only another investor. And they sit on the market longer, right? So you can go here to something like this and go right here to more and do a search right here for keyword and type in tenant. Tenant. Holy smokies. What does that one person say? But holy banana pants. Holy banana pants. Type in holy banana pants. I don't know where that came from.
Or why I don't know who says it either.
Who says holy banana pants?
Just you, I think.
Just me. All right. And so look what we've got here. We have 85 agent listings and 7 other listings. All right. And let's just look at this one here. This has been on Zillow for 58 days. Hopefully the keyword is working here. And I don't see tenant in that description. Maybe it's somewhere else. Or maybe I'm missing it. Let's go back to Little Rock here. Come on. Let me go back to Little Rock. Little Rock AR. Here we go. Boom. All right, remove boundary. I'm going to go to more. I'm going to type in tenant. All right. Here's a property. Oh, I like these. You might be thinking, well, why would they want to sell it to me? It currently rents. An eviction is underway, and the tenant should be evicted by late November, early December. Do you think this seller might be motivated? Right?
Absolutely.
Again, we're going to show you what to say, but this one is with an agent. That's fine. You can see here who the agent is. Where is it? Nicholas Wood, Eagle Rock. There's a phone number. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity banana pants. Just Google Nicholas Wood if there's no phone number here. All right. Send him a text. Call him. And again, we'll tell you what to say here in a minute. Another word that I love to use is motivated. Check this out. M-O-T-I-V-A-D. Motivated. And you notice I'm not just doing for sale by owners. I'm looking at all of them. And here are 7 agent listings where the word motivated is in the description. Let's click on this one. Sellers are openly motivated. I've never heard that phrase before. But you'll be shocked, guys, how many times the realtors will put in the description, sellers are motivated. And this one's been on the market for a couple weeks. And, you might be thinking, oh, man, it needs too much work. Or it's way out in the country, or that's a little, it's maybe a small town or something. This is a great property. And a lot of these homes, they don't take your cash offer. They may take a owner financing or at least purchase offer. What if you gave them a cash offer? Probably in this house, if it hasn't sold yet, they're just asking too much. So I don't know, go in and offer $100,000. If they say no to that, say, listen, what if I could get you 151 that you need? Would you consider seller financing or something like that? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the more right here, you just type in different keywords, and there's a ton of them, and just a few of them that we like are investor, tenant, fix, motivated, handyman. Those are some great keywords to do some searching for. Okay. And by the way, I'm going to throw in a little bonus here. I'm not going to do it. We're going to save that for tomorrow. I'm throwing out a carrot.
Calm down. Calm down.
I got to hurry up and go. But tomorrow I'm going to talk about another really cool website that you can go to find these. Now, what do you send them real quick? Texts. You got to keep your text really personal. Okay. Type that in the comments. Personal. You don't want to come across as the big LLC business investor. You just want to be a personal mom and pop. One of the things I like to say in my letters and my marketing is, hey, my wife and I are looking for an investment property, or my husband and I are looking for an investment property. Give me a call. Thanks, Victoria. Okay, so it's coming across as from the wife. By the way, a letter or a marketing piece or a postcard from a woman is always going to get a better reception. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm an investor. I saw your property at address. Is the price negotiable? That's a great text to send to a for sale by owner. I'm an investor. Is the price negotiable? Okay, this is something else you could say. Hey, I saw your property at the address, blah. If I could get you your full asking price, would you consider something like seller financing or lease purchase? Okay. Now, you may be in a market where maybe a land contract or contract for deed is more recognized. You could do something like that. Here's a great one if it's a rental property. Hey, I saw your rental you wouldn't consider an offer to sell it, would you? I'm looking for a property to buy in the next few days. Or you could even keep it simpler than that. I saw your rental at address. You wouldn't consider selling it, would you? Have you thought about selling? I saw your property at address. You wouldn't. Oh, what happened? I just deleted it. Okay, you didn't see what I'm saying. You wouldn't consider selling it, would you? Something super simple like that. All right, now, here's the thing. How do I send the texts? Don't complicate this. We're all about simple. Simple, simple, simple. You can send text from your cell phone. Which
Absolutely.
Somebody has a free cell phone that we gave away yesterday. You can send text messages from your cell phone, or you can send them through FreedomSoft. And I don't have time to do this right now, but I'm going to show you how to do this in the lab. If you're a VIP member, We have a leads lab we're going to be, as soon as we're done here, we're going to interview one of our clients, Chris, here in a second, but I'm going to show you how to do it real quickly and easily in FreedomSoft. And if you want to become a VIP member, just go to dealfasttrackvip.com. But again, don't complicate this. Like, if you have a CRM, or if you don't, send it from your cell phone. And if you don't want to use that, the reason why I love FreedomSoft is I can get virtual phone numbers. And I can, if I'm going in Arkansas, I might have one phone number for Arkansas. Missouri, I'll have another phone number, right? And I can send it from virtual phone numbers, and any replies come back into my CRM. But if you're just getting started, get a cell phone. One time, Gavin, I bought one of those real cheap phones. I think it was from a company called Cricket. Every city has like these really cheap or Boost, low-end cheap carriers, and I got like a $19.99 a month plan. And I sent text messages from that, like a burner cell phone. And I actually tied, because it was an Android, I tied that phone to a service called mightytext.net. mightytext.net. Type that in the comments, guys, so people can see it. They're going to ask, what was that link? Mightytext. In fact, I'll just do it right here. Mightytext. I don't get anything from, why did it disappear? Mightytext.net. There you go. Oh, so something's wrong with my mind map. You can still hear me, Gavin?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You can see it. Yeah.
That was weird. I don't know what's going on here. But so mightytext.net, and that can then what I did is I had my VA, I don't know what's going on here. Send, thank you for the comments there, Holland. Then your VAs can send the text messages for you from your cell phone through a browser. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So check out mightytext.net if you want somebody to do that. All right, let's bring Chris Arnold.
I just want to say, just before we do, guys, remember 10 text messages all you've got to do, and we're just looking for simple replies. Your text message is there to engage, okay? And you're looking for everything but the word no. So maybe, possibly, tell me more, how's it work? Not sure. Any of these things you want to then push forward to the phone call, all right? It is a lead. In my eyes, what is a lead? I want, especially for the creative people, anyone but no. You're not going to get a motivated seller saying, yeah, please buy my house for 50 cents on the dollar right now through a text message, through you just sending one. That's not the point. The point is to get seller leads. That's why we're here. So again, anything but no, maybe, possibly, tell me more, any of them things, that is now a lead. That is something for you to get on the phone and obviously start executing through that sales cycle.
And if that's the whole thing. If they respond, maybe, yes, I don't know, tell me, who are you? Call them, talk to them. And then we're going to talk about later how to send them an offer. One of the things we help our clients do all the time is we'll keep our conversation super simple. It's just 3 to 4 minutes. We're done. We're off the phone. We ask them a bunch of simple questions, and then we send them an offer. And we send an offer to every single seller we talk to. All right. Yeah. And then we follow up. That's, oh my gosh, we could talk for an hour about that. But we got a cool guy on the line here with us. Chris Arnold, can we bring him over?
Yeah, drop your screen real quick. I want to do a quick intro before.
Stop screen share. Let's bring Chris Arnold on. Chris in the house. Chris, how you doing, man?
Good morning.
I'm great, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
You guys are awesome.
Man, we love you, Chris.
This guy right here. In fact, put in the comments, let's go, Chris. Put in the comments, let's go, Chris. This guy's awesome. He motivates me. Would you believe I have coaching clients that motivate me? And he's shaking his head because he's humble. But he does. This guy's a beast. He lives in San Francisco. We picked a virtual market. He probably, I don't know, Chris, you've been working together probably a year, I'd guess, something like that. Has it been that long?
It has been a year and a half, actually. May last year we started.
Yeah, a year and a half. And when we talk about execution, right? When we talk about execution, this guy executes. And the reason that I wanted him on here when me and Joe were talking about it is because you're going to get motivated. You're going to get inspired. Someone that had never done a real estate deal to doing what he's doing now. And we're going to talk about that. But also the execution. In month 1, when he started, Chris, tell me if I'm wrong. And these did not all close, but I think you got 12 signed contracts in about 37 days. Did you not?
Correct. Signed
12
contracts. Yeah.
signed, not offers,
Yeah.
signed contracts, which I think you've then closed on 5 or 6, 50% close ratio.
Yeah.
Right?
So we ended up closing 5 of those contracts. Absolutely.
Yeah. So when we talk about massive action, and then what we've been doing from the throughout the year and a half has been pretty incredible. And I got so much. I mean, I could talk all day. But Chris, good morning. Thank you for joining us. And how are you doing?
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. Always great to come on and support you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Don't make it weird.
No, not at all. I appreciate you. So, Chris, tell us a little bit. Obviously, I just gave a quick, fast background story of kind of where you live. Okay, you went into a virtual market. We felt that was the best idea to then circle back around. And what I see from working with you is literally from the vision that we had a year and a half ago is now everything is kind of coming together and lined up, right? One of the big things was being in San Francisco area was, hey, let's go virtual. Let's go and learn the craft. Okay, let's go and make some money, do some deals consistently. And when you know the ins and outs of the business, now you're more equipped to come back in to the Bay Area to try and dominate there too. Which is what you're doing. So give us some of like what you're working on, what you've got deals wise, what's going on right now.
Oh, great. So I work in the Baton Rouge and New Orleans market. You know, I live in the East Bay, San Francisco Bay Area. And so I'm 100% virtual right now and have been the whole time, doing well. So we've closed 3 month to date at 37K gross.
Nice.
And so we're consistently kind of doing around that right now. And that's the name of the game for us was consistency. Let's ramp this up. Let's get leads in. Let's make offers. Let's keep the deals coming in consistently so we can kind of scale up. And that's what you and I have been working on probably for the last 6 months is kind of making sure all the right people in the best positions. But we're doing really well. I have a great partner, Kurt Martinez, down in Baton Rouge. He helps me disposition all of our contracts there. And I do 100% of the acquisitions. Yeah. And so, you know, we had Ida hit in the beginning of September. And so it was crazy down in southern Louisiana. You know, everything kind of closed down for a few weeks. And so it was crazy. And what we've been trying to do is really just support people that want to get out of their rental properties that had damage from Ida and all that stuff. And so that's kind of how we look at it is where we like to help out where we can for sure. And that's built a business for us.
No, absolutely. And what's been really good is that, you know, we've tweaked along the way, right? Haven't we? I mean, it was chaos in the beginning because I see a lot of you in me where it's just mad chaos, just taking action. And then we've had to go, stop doing that and do this. And one of your biggest platforms right now for generating leads, because that's what this challenge is about, is text messaging. Now, obviously, we go deeper, not just on Zillow, but you know, we're big into the texting scene, which is that still your number one right now marketing channel?
Well, number one is cold calling. As you know, the primary and the base for everything is cold calling. We're generating 8 to 10 leads a day from our cold callers. We're on top of those. We make the offers same day and we move on and build our pipeline. So is that for me or in general?
No, I'm saying that's awesome.
Yeah,
like,
that's for you.
You got to do it. You got it. Once you get on the phone with them, you ask them their questions, you find out what the problem is, and you see if you can create a solution. Offer goes out within 24 hours and or a text saying, we're not going to make an offer because we feel like it's not going to work for you. And so we always close the loop in 24 hours. We always do what we say we're going to do. If it's make an offer, then we make an offer. If it's not make an offer, then we don't make an offer. And then the second one that we're really ramping up right now, which is catching a little bit of heat, just kind of the present time, is texting with batch. And so, you know, we do text our clients inside of our CRM system, which is Freedom Soft or white label REO Simple. And then we do batch texting to generate leads too. So I saw before I jumped on, you guys were talking about be general, you know, to start that conversation. And then you can kind of go from there. As general as you can be, as you know, Gavin, it gets that response. And that's really the first text is for a response. Who is this? What are you talking about? What are you doing? And then you start that conversation with them. So, but those are the two primary ways we're really starting to see an uptick, at least in the texting, because we know how to handle the texting. We know how to handle the conversation as a conversation all the way through, as if we're talking to them. And I think that's the secret. I think you have to, you have to have a full conversation with them.
That's huge, huge.
100%. I think, Chris, when I look back over the journey as well, like you understood through expectations when we were working together, right? Me setting expectations of saying, look, everyone says, can I do a deal in 30 days, right? Now, yes, you can. But how much are you going to work, right? Can you close a deal in 30 days? Yes, you can, but you need a contract probably week 1, okay? And what you listen to is, yes, you can get deals done, but to be consistent, it's about building the pipeline, okay, making sure you have a good follow-up system. And when you do, the longer you get down on the journey, the easier it becomes or the more consistent it becomes, because now you have a pipeline from a year and a half ago, right? So your pipeline is built up to be consistent every day. And you just said you closed 3 this month so far. I know you're averaging probably about 5 a month. Probably around that 40, 50, 55,000 a month, which is fantastic. And obviously we're heading for the 100,000 a month. And that's what we're, I know they're goals of yours and that's where you're going to get to, which is fantastic. But I want to dig real deep, real quick and go the mindset, right? What does it take if you roll back and still today, right? You have to show up every day. I'm not calling you going, get out of bed, like get on the phone. Like you're motivating yourself. So go back to them early times when you kind of went all in. Like what was your thought process?
It was really one foot in front of the other. Whenever we first came on, we laid out a blueprint. We had an idea of where we were going. We knew the end result of what we were aiming for, but it takes being down on that hour by hour, day by day, making the calls, talking to sellers, making offers, making the calls, talking to sellers. And so I really focused on the cadence of the daily discipline, which was talking to sellers and making offers. If you don't make any offers, if I don't make an offer in a day, I'm in a bad mood. You just gotta, I know that when we came on, it was the 5 challenge a day or 5 offers a day challenge, which I still have that report. That's what we use internally.
Okay. Chris. Oh, I love it. You guys, do you see why Chris is so successful in this? And he's growing a business. Write this down, everybody, and write this down in the comments. Okay, write this down right now in the comments. Your speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make.
Direct.
Write that down, guys. Your speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make. So you're doing a bunch of marketing. We're going to be teaching you a bunch of marketing in this challenge, but it's not going to do any good if you don't make any offers. And anytime we're working with a client and we're helping them and they're struggling, this is the first thing we ask them is, how many offers have you made in the last week?
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, if you're struggling right now and you're like, oh man, I tried this wholesaling thing. I tried this lease option thing and it just doesn't work. And I'm frustrated. How many offers have you made in the last week? And 9 times out of 9, the problem you're having is you're not making enough offers. And maybe you're not making enough offers because you don't have enough leads to make offers too. That's why we're teaching marketing here. But, this is what is really, really the core of the issue here is making offers. And this is why we love coaching and helping clients, is because we can help them to make little simple tweaks and hold them accountable, teach them how to make simple offers. And then that's where the magic happens. Love it, Chris.
100%. And what are we, if we break all this down, there's some real key words that Chris spoke about, right? Obviously, we're marketing to get the leads in, which needs to happen. We're having conversations with them. We're making offers. But then it comes back round to that mindset, staying disciplined. All right. That was a massive word that he just said, discipline. You have to be disciplined in this business. You have to be consistent. You cannot go and do 1 hour a week. And yes, 1 hour a week is better, right, than nothing. Could you do a deal of 1 hour a week? Yeah, maybe, right? But are you consistently going to do a deal an hour a week every single month? Probably not. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're doing little and often and building on that. Okay, and making sure we show up, stay disciplined, take massive action. Okay, and execute. When we have a plan in place, if there's anyone as in the program that Chris does, there's one thing that he does is execution. He just executes the plan that we discuss and then does it. And guess what happens? It works. Right. And Chris was amazed when he's on our coaching calls and people are struggling. Some people are struggling. We're trying to elevate everybody up. And we have conversations on the side. He's like, I don't get it. If they just did what you're telling them, they'd get results. And I'm like, I know, but we've got to go one deeper. We've got to get by. Why are they not doing what I'm telling them? Right. Yeah. Because it's the fear. It's the fear of success. A lot of people are scared to succeed. What if I get a contract signed? That's why we say, bring it to me. You get a contract, I'll buy the deal. Joe buy the deal. Chris Arnold buy the deal. We'll JV. Whatever it is, we want to eliminate everything to actually get results. I mean, to be fair to Chris, just to give you a shout out here, you've dragged one of our clients literally by the hand, okay, and got him over the line to do. You had 2 deals close. Yeah, I think he did a small one at 5K. He did one at 15K. He's got another one in closing for 18K. So all right.
Yeah.
And we bought him through kicking and screaming because that's what he needed. Yeah. And I appreciate that because if I can, they're in the same market, and if I can bring people to JV together, and his goal was real simple for Joe, not McCall. Another Joe was, I need you to focus on this. As soon as you get this, you go to Chris Arnold. That's all I want you to do. Yep. And that's all I need you to focus on. And he said, right, got it. And guess what happened? He starts to execute. He brings to you. You help him get it under contract, get it over the line. Everyone makes money. And it's a win-win. And that's what it's all about because he has learned, right, more in them 3 transactions than he could have done from a book or a course or anything like that.
Yeah, and that's the main thing is talking to sellers. You know, if you just spoke to them, they're not scary. You know, they have a situation and maybe you can help them, maybe you can't. But the more those people you talk to, the more data you have, the more offers you made, and then now we have people coming back from 1.5 years. Now I'm better, right? I know how to speak to people better. Yeah. And so I can go back in and turn it around and just say, hey, I know we spoke to you 1.5 years ago, and we're getting contracts from last year when we didn't know anything. And just because now we're a little bit better, you know, we know, oh, okay, we missed the mark because we didn't make the right offer or whatever.
Yeah. So. When we talk about KPIs, right? I mean, look at your, by doing that, this is marketing you've spent already. Yep. So your profit line just goes up from that.
Over and over again. And we know our numbers. We need 14 offers to get 1 signed contract. We need 2 signed contracts to make money. And so our goal is always 2 contracts, you know, which is 28 offers. So we just know we got to make that amount of offers to get there. Everything remaining the same, right? The lead quality, our conversations, moving it through the same exact way. If we changed nothing and only increased our offers, we'd make more money. You know, it's just they're directly connected.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Somebody's asking what's a KPI? It's key performance indicators. It's really important in your scorecard to track your numbers, to know, all right, well, we need to do this amount of marketing to get this many leads. We need to make this many offers to get this many deals. And you got to have those numbers. And when you start hiring virtual assistants or a cold calling team, you need to be able to hold them accountable to the numbers. And that's one of the things that I love about what we try to do with our coaching clients is we hold them accountable to scorecards. We make them submit their scorecards. We review them. And the other thing I love about this, and Chris talked about this a little bit, and Gavin, is we'll partner with students on deals. And a lot of times we'll have other clients that partner with other clients on deals themselves, right? And Gavin and I talk about this a lot. I don't remember the last time I ever did a deal where I did 100% of everything. I always have partnered with people on deals. We partner with students on deals. We partner with other wholesalers local in that market. Chris talked about it, how he's doing deals virtually from California in other markets. And it's actually not that hard to do. You find somebody that's already doing what you do, but doing over there, and you say, hey, listen, I got a potential deal here. Do you want to partner with me on it? And you figure out who does what, and then you do it. So it's like you can do a lot more deals that way by keeping it simple like that. Cool?
Yeah, I have.
All right.
I just have one last question. I know we're getting time here because we've got to get on that VIP. Guys, go to dealfasttrackvip.com if you want to join us. But I have one question, Chris, and obviously I gave you no preparation to this. That was the whole point. You're like, "What do you want me to say?" I'm like, "We're gonna wing it," because I want it to be real, right? But our new format, we've been doing a new format in the coaching program over the last few months. With obviously the visuals, the zooms. What do you think? I guess a double question. What do you think of that format? Because I'm interested. And number two, what would you say if someone was on the fence? What would you tell them? I'm just curious.
So things that I wanted to know in the beginning was, will I have access to you guys if I have questions? And
Yeah.
are you making, this was COVID last year, right? So, and I said, are you making money right now? The answer was yes on both those. So I signed up. You were very available. You helped me develop my systems. And then going back to the new coaching program that we have set up now, you have people at varying skill sets and varying times in the business. And I think there's value in that because everyone brings something different to the coaching calls. And I think it's super useful. I mean, I pick up at least one nugget every single call we have. I'm only a year and a half into my journey, right? So I'm constantly trying to pick up nuggets from people that have been flipping. And now they're like, hey, I'm interested in wholesaling. How does this work? And you guys are really great at walking people through that process, provided, we do what you say we're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Get on the phone, make the offers. And you help us do that, right? We do role playing. We do things to help you get to those next steps and those next levels in your business. I find it very useful and I support you guys 100%. I love it.
Awesome. No, I appreciate it. Well, thank you, John. If you have any questions for Chris before we wrap up here.
Chris, I sure appreciate you being here.
Thanks,
I really do. It's fun to watch you grow. It's fun to watch you excel and just crush it with these deals. And thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you sharing your story and what's going on. And thanks. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, both of you. It's a whole new business venture, and we're only a year and a half into it. We're doing super well. It's only sky's the limit. And awesome. I appreciate working with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
Appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
All right. So listen, guys, we're going to go right now to our VIP room. So if you are a VIP member, we're going to jump into another Zoom room, and we're going to be I'm going to show you how I do this in Freedom Soft real quick. And then we're going to we call it a lab, and we're going to roll up our sleeves, and we're going to get out there and start doing this marketing. All right. And you can come back after you send quick 10 text messages. We're going to be answering all of your questions of what is going on. What are you, how are the responses coming in? What do you say if they do this, or how do you find this or that? And let's bring Dana back on too, to make sure we're not forgetting anything. Hi, Dana.
Hi, guys.
Are we good? What's the latest with the prizes, and when do we pick the next one, or what are we doing there?
Let's do one right now.
Oh, do a prize right now?
Yes. Holy banana pants. Let's do a prize.
Holy banana pants.
I don't know who says it, but it's catchy. Yeah. So that was a lot of great content, guys. I tried to take notes, and I just have sticky notes everywhere with all the key takeaways. So I'd like to hear in the comments what their biggest takeaway is.
Yes. What were your big takeaways?
Yes.
What were your big takeaways? Type them in the comments. And if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a heart. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube. And don't forget, if you want to be part of tomorrow's video, if you've not done it already, you have to go to dealfasttrackchallenge.com. It's completely free. And if you want to be part of you win one of the prizes, we're giving away gift cards to Amazon, I think, or something else. We're giving away a free one-on-one coaching call with me and Gavin. We're giving away my lease options course, which is I sell it for $2,500 on my website. We're giving away one of them for free. And we're giving away one free coaching package so you can work with us one-on-one like we do with Chris Arnold. We're giving one of those away. But you have to be a part of dealfasttrackchallenge.com. Dealfasttrackchallenge.com. It's completely free. Go there right now. So we're going to be giving away a prize now, which is a gift card, I think, right, Dana?
Yes. Yep. We have a gift card for today.
And how are we going to pick them? Do you have the wheel, or did you just want to pick somebody random?
We have the wheel.
Oh, I love the wheel.
I do too.
And as you're doing this, as she's pulling up the wheel here, guys, I want to see in the comments, what are some of your big takeaways? What's your big aha? What is the thing that you're just like, oh, that is awesome. I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to implement it right now. So type that in the comments, please. I really appreciate it. All
You
right,
guys see the wheel?
Here's the wheel.
Okay, let's pick our winner.
And there it goes. Who do we got? Come on. Is it Anthony or Sarah?
Oh,
Sarah Jacobson.
Sarah. Congratulations. Gift card.
Congratulations,
That's
Sarah
awesome.
Jacobson. She gets a gift card of how much?
$100.
$100 to
Amazon.
Amazon. Who doesn't shop at Amazon?
Exactly.
Sarah Jacobson, congratulations. Our team will reach out to you and we'll send you a message. If you're a part of the VIP, we'll see you here in the Zoom room. And what do they need to do to win the next prize, Dana?
Very good. Yes. So the homework for today is to send 10 text messages to properties on Zillow. We've talked about taking action. So please do that. To be eligible for the prize, you have to do a live video sharing with us how that went when you did the homework.
Yes. And you have to do the video in the Facebook group at dealfasttrackchallenge.com.
Yep.
If you go there, you opt in, it's free. We'll take you to the Facebook group and you have to do a Facebook live video in that Facebook group. And Dana tomorrow will pick somebody to win some books, a bunch of books.
Yeah, much.
That I wrote and some other ones. And then we're also going to the following day. So that would be Wednesday. We're going to give away, is it my course or coaching calls?
Wednesday is the course.
Yes. A $2,500 course.
Yes.
We're going to give it away for free. And I'm feeling pretty generous too. I might give away 2 courses.
Oh, okay. I love it. Get you hyped up. You keep giving away stuff. So
come on.
Great.
Awesome. So tomorrow we're going to be doing, teaching you another little simple marketing tactic. And we're going to be giving away another prize to somebody who does the work. So again, just send out the text messages and then do a video, Facebook Live, however you want to do it, of you actually doing it, or maybe, do it behind you with, so we can see the computer screen or your phone or whatnot. Just let us know, hey, I did the challenge. And even tell us, like, did you get any results? Did you get any leads? Did somebody say, yeah, maybe? Or did you get a bunch of no's? So let us know how it went for you and we'll pick somebody at random for that. Cool. Do we have anything else?
And I just want to say as well, we're only warming up, guys. This is day 1. We're going to be here every single day at the same time live with you. And if you have a friend, okay, this is important. If you have a friend, someone in the industry, someone new wanting to get into real estate, okay, send them the link, dealfasttrackchallenge.com. Text one more text. Let's do a bonus text. Send them that link. Get them involved. We want to reach as many people as we can to give this information. We want to help as many people. So if you can do that, that's awesome. And I'm excited for tomorrow because it's going to be awesome as well. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing because I want you on live to see it.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow's going to be good. We got another special guest coming on. Man, we've got so many comments in here. This is awesome. Leads cause contracts. Contracts cause offers sent. Offers sent cause deals. Love it.
Boom.
That is awesome. Okay.
All right. VIP. See you on the other room.
We got to go. All right. So, and by the way, if you miss one of the VIP coaching calls, because for technical reasons or whatever, we are recording it. So we'll send you a recording of that, of today's call. Okay. So if you're VIP, we'll see you in the Zoom room in just a minute. And thank you, everybody. We'll see you. If you're not part of the VIP, we'll see you tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be live every day this week. Thanks, everybody. Go check it out, dealfasttrackchallenge.com. If you've not signed up yet, it's completely free. And we got some more cool things to teach you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.